just turning into Fountain View Park for the first time this fall, this October 2023. Since Nancy and I went home in the spring, and a year after Hurricane Ian struck our community, and I think we're going to see quite a few changes. As I first pulled in down the boulevard, the first thing I noticed when we came here last year, this initial part of the boulevard was just stacked with cut up palm trees and vegetation that our residents that were here, our first responders, brought here and piled up. Also, I saw a lot of downed trees, and the ones that were blown over have obviously been cut up and removed. So that's a nice change coming in here with all the greenery and no piles of debris. Starting down the boulevard now, I see houses with awnings up. We lost a lot of awnings last year. Most houses, every house in this community got some kind of damage. But one of the biggest losses was the awnings. And of course skirting too. And I see all the homes here have the skirtings and awnings have been replaced. It's a good sign. There's Tammy. Just gonna make a turn by the clubhouse here. And of course our clubhouse had some major damage to the roof and breezeway, and of course we had all a new roof put on, and the breezeway has been totally replaced with the ceiling and the laundry room as well. I'm over by the shuffleboard courts and the bocce courts, and it took quite a beating too, with these overhangs, these shelters blown apart, but the netting for the pickleball, volleyball courts, so it's all been repaired. It almost looks like Hurricane Ian never struck Fountain View. Siding, lots of houses lost siding, and I see they're all intact again, so the owners have come down and redid the siding on most of the homes. I'd say 95% of the homes have been totally repaired. The biggest thing I see now is a lack of tarps. I've only seen one house with a tarp on. Last year at this time there must have been 50 to 60, 75 tarps on homes maybe. So many homes in our park, the roofs were compromised. And through time, some took longer than others. Roof companies have come in, reshingled, repaired, replaced the roofs. So that was one of the biggest challenges for our owners, was getting roofers to come in. Some even just did their own roof. Looks like the back fence, it had some problems, but I see one space still there, but it's doing pretty good. Yeah, and Fountain View is looking pretty good this fall. I'm sure glad we didn't have another Ian.
Here is our water plant on October 13, 2022, 2 weeks after Ian blew its roof off and severely compromised our water source and restricting us to a water boil order, which we are still under. This is our water plant today, November 1st, 2023, with all the trusses and roof on, plus many repairs completed inside and outside the building. We're all aware of the many setbacks this project has had, but we appreciate the perseverance of our water project team, Tim Levine, Paul Sagal, board members and others, who have worked tirelessly to bring this project to completion.